Alright, I am back, and I'm here in Halas, and I'm getting ready to finish a few quests that I've been working on. I think Halas is one of the best designed cities in the game. It's for the barbarians. It's set way up north in Antonica, and I think the game designers did a really good job because they knew that this class was going to be really isolated from the rest of the world. So they designed a lot of low-level quests, and I know all the zones, starting zones, have low-level quests, but the barbarians, I think, were gifted a lot of really cool quests. I mean, it's the only city that I can think of that has two collection type of quests, for example, where you need to obtain a container of some sort, you combine items, you turn in for a reward. But to have two of those, even if you don't do the quest, you're starting off with two kind of small containers, which are huge, for new characters, especially in the secluded areas here. But also, there's one that I'm going to be doing for the Gavel of Justice. It's a really cool quest. I never had completed this quest, actually, back, in 99 or 2000 or anything like that, so I'm very happy to complete it. I do have a bag open here to kind of show you some of the components that I had to collect for these quests. So, to do the Gavel of Justice quest, you need to collect caster beads. Now, the caster beads are dropped by ice goblin casters, and there's only one spot that they spawn in Everfrost, and I probably killed, honestly, 35, 36 of them to get these 6 beads, and of these 6 beads, only one of them were the actual caster beads. These other ones are shattered caster beads, which apparently we can turn those in as well and get some sort of reward for them, but really you need the caster beads, the non-shattered version, to turn in to yield the Gavel of Justice as a reward. So I've got both of those. So really, like I said, maybe 35, 36 kills, got 6. So, I mean, do the math. It's like a 15 to 20% drop rate of some sort of beads. And then 1 out of 36 got me a caster bead. What you see down here, besides the Cyan McMarrin running across like a madman, is a Goblin ice necklace. Little different design. This is part of a different quest that we're going to go through as well, just because I collected enough of them wandering around that we're going to do that quest as well. But also, as a young shaman, you want spells, you need money. You get 2 bags to do these quests, but if you collect those kind of pearl necklaces that we just looked at, the Goblin Ice Necklace quest gives you low-level spells as well. So it's very beneficial to do these quests in Halas. Seamus Felligan has been working out his back, apparently. Look at that. Holy crap. But he's the one who gives us the Gavel of Justice. And the Gavel of Justice is a one-handed blunt weapon. I'm carrying a cracked staff right now, which is not a bad weapon, especially for a new character. But I get the Gavel of Justice by doing this turning. So let's hail him and see what he says here. Okay, well, it's not very talkative today. There we go. Greetings! Justice speaks through us. We're the followers of the Tribunal. We act as judge, jury, and executioner for all misled Northmen. Sometimes we must also execute our swift justice upon evil races, such as the Ice Goblins. Now, normally when they put things in parentheses, that's the part you have to repeat. But you can say Ice Goblins in any combination, and he's not going to respond. So what you actually have to say to him is, I will hunt the Goblin casters. I will hunt the Goblin casters. They're the ones that drop the beads. If you say that, he says, aye. You'll serve justice. I must find the source of the recent spell-casting ability. I hear reports of glowing necklaces upon these wicked beasts' necks. Give me one of these casters' necklaces. Return them in any condition at all. Go. Justice awaits your return. So he said turn them in, keyword there, any condition at all, because like I said, you get 2 different types of it. So the first one I'm going to do is the caster bead, the actual caster bead. So let's do the turn in here. And boom, I got this really sweet Gavel of Justice. So let's take a look here. Finally, intact. This is good news. I can continue me investigation now. As for your loyal deed, I offer ye this, the Gavel of Justice. May ye employ it well in the service of justice. So, no coin, but you get this weapon here, which I'm going to open up and show you. Got some good factions. The Shaman of Justice got better. Merchants of Halas got better. Circle of Unseen Hands, the Coalition of Trade Folk got worse, and the Hall of Ebon Mask got worse. Big deal there. So the Gavel of Justice here. I don't know why my textures just don't save on here. Okay. So it's a magic item, it's a lore item. You can only have one of them, right? One-handed blunt. It's a 534. Gives you +5 mana. It's just for the shaman class, and it's usable by all shaman races. So let's open up my crack staff here. We'll just do a side-by-side comparison. Alright, so both one-handed blunt. It's a little bit slower, but it does give me 5 mana. And the biggest thing here too, it's a little bit lighter by like a pound. And now what I'm told, and this is why this weapon is also important, is it supposedly also doubles as a light source. It doesn't mention that on here, but the big thing is I've been carrying around a torch in my secondary slot, whereas I would rather have a shield or something like that. Or actually I have a totem too. You know, I can hold a totem that gives me some extra things, but I certainly don't want to be carrying this torch around. But I'm going to take this off. We're going to remove the crack staff. We are going to, and I did see the light change. See that? See the background? So I do believe that it is a light source. Let's take a look. Pretty neat weapon, right? Looks really cool. Just a big hammer, and looks way better than the cracked staff. So this is what I'm going to be using. Plus, honestly, 5 mana doesn't sound like that's a groundbreaking amount, but I'll tell you what, as a low-level character, 5 mana might be the difference between life and death. Trying to cast Gate, but you don't have enough mana. I'm not going to hail him again, but let's see what happens when I turn in the damaged or shattered caster beads. Oop, he gave me some food. Oh, and he gave me gold. Okay, so he gave me gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper pieces. I wonder if I gotta turn them in individually, but heck with it. I'm gonna turn in 4. Let's see if he allows me to turn in 4. Oh, crap. You know what I forgot to check? Maybe it gave me a sliver of experience, but... Ooh, I got toilet paper? Okay. I think I may have screwed myself. Okay, definitely turn those in singly, because I thought, you know, maybe it would happen like turning in crushbone belts and you'd get all this crap. That wasn't the case. So the shattered beads, turn them in one at a time, otherwise you get screwed. And apparently I just ate my ration, but as you can see I'm fine there. Okay, so this was Seamus. Let's get a front view of the man. Woo, look at him. Looks like he stormed the Capitol. Alright, Seamus. The Shaman Guildmaster, Gavel of Justice. You know, we did that quest, got that cool weapon, which, you know, it's original content, you know, weapon, and it's very cool. And actually, there was someone trying to hawk it for 50 platinum, so I guess it does have a little bit of value there. It's a lot of time camping it, but if you're low level, if you're a relevant level, I was getting no experience from hunting those Ice Goblin casters at level 7, so I mean, you know, it's probably a level 3 or 4 camp, but just to be honest with you, it's so far away from the city of Halas that it's dangerous to go way out there to hunt this item. So I think it just wasn't a very common quest, you know, to be honest with you. Alright, so that was Seamus's quest. We did both of them. Got a low level item, some gold, some good faction, and of course the Gavel of Justice. So what we are going to do is go to the arena area. We're going to do the Gnoll Bounty quest and the Goblin Ice Necklace quest. So just got to wander through here. I don't know. I've always liked this town. This is just a very cool design for a town. It's so far away. It's set in the snow. I remember originally a very hot place to go when you were like level 10 or 12 was to go all the way to Crushbone. Well, that's quite the distance away from Halas, especially back in 2000, 2001. I mean, you couldn't do it. You had to go through so many zones just to get to a boat. Couldn't afford a port. All sorts of things. So, to get there was a nightmare. But I do remember at like level 12, I showed up in Crushbone, and I swear there was players there who had never seen a barbarian before. But that's what I did. But here's the cool thing about Halas and Everfrost. You know, not just the quests, but the low-level hunting area. You get polar bears and you get spiderlings, so you get a lot of silk. You might get lucky and get a high quality bear skin, but I had plenty of them because that's all I was hunting. And I would sell them. And, oh, there's a troll in my town. Yep. Oh, run, dude. I say run, dude, but really, he's gonna win this fight. We all know it. But let me get to the Lisbeth McNaff. She offers a couple quests here that I have a component for. Boom. Hail! You've come to serve Halas, have you not? We're the Wolves of the North, and our task is to defend our city from harm. You say, I will serve Halas. Halas is surrounded by barren Arctic tundra. We have many foes. Among them are the orc troopers, ice goblins, and the ever-present polar bears. So we will say, Who are the ice goblins? The ice goblins have plagued our community for some time now. At times, they have even managed to get inside our walls. For the most part, they prey on travelers who pass through Everfrost Peaks. Since they're a weak race, we employ our youngest warriors to protect the pass. You say, I will protect the pass. Alright, here's the bag. Then travel to the Everfrost Peaks and take this pack with you. I want you to return this pack to me, and when it is filled with the bead ice necklaces of the ice goblins, combine the items and return it to me, and I shall decide if you deserve a reward for your deed. Alright, so you need 6 of them. As you can see, I've collected plenty. Boom, 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 boom. Combine. Alright, let's give them back to her. I get a ration. I get 4 gold pieces. Again, 4 gold pieces, and the gold piece I got from the... I mean, these are big-time coin rewards for these low-level quests. I mean, they really designed Halas to help people succeed. I will... Oh, wait, what do I say? Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, she's going to talk about the Gnoll bounty here in a second. You've done well, me young shaman. We've gathered these to add to your provisions. While in Everfrost Peaks, be on the watch for any gnolls you may find to declare there to be a Gnoll bounty. We're going to do the Gnoll bounty next, because that actually should give me a little bit more experience. But we need to say, I will protect the pass. Why? Because I have enough to do 2 turn-ins. Actually, my experience bar has moved a little bit. Again, I wasn't expecting too much from these low-level quests, but... Combine it. Give it to her. Boom, I got a torch. Let me see if I have... I only have 4 more. No, I got enough to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. I will protect the pass. Alright, here we go. Dun, dun. Combine it. Boom. Give it to her. What do I get this time? Oh, a lantern. Alright, so let's talk about this Gnoll bounty. It says, You've done well, me young shaman. We've gathered these to add up to your provisions. While in the Everfrost Peaks, be on the watch for any gnolls you may find to declare there to be a Gnoll bounty. You say, what is the Gnoll bounty? I placed a bounty on the gnolls of Blackburrow. Their whelps have invaded our land. We must carry the fight into their dens. Join the fight and return 3 Gnoll fangs as proof of your victory in Blackburrow. Do so and earn the respect of the Wolves of the North. Alright, so I do have some. So you gotta collect 3. I've got 8. But let's do it. See where I'm at here. I am all those turn-ins. I tell you what, that necklace turn-in actually got me. I did it 3 times. and it probably got me maybe 4%. That's pretty dang good at level 7. Holy crap, look at that. Did you see that? I probably got, I don't know, 10% with 3 of these turn-ins? That means I'm gonna ding here. Let's move this over. Yeah, sure enough, I dinged. Sweet. Alright. So I said, what is the Gnoll bounty? I place a bounty on the Gnolls of Blackborough. Their whelps have invaded our land, and we must carry on the fight into their dens. Join the fight and return 3 Gnoll fangs as proof of your victory in Blackborough. Do so, and earn the respect of the wolves of the North. Alright, so you turn them in, and you get good faction with wolves of the North, the Shaman of Justice, and the merchants of Halas. Oh, and the Steel Warriors. 2 gold pieces, 3 gold pieces, you get a few gold pieces, and she doesn't really say anything. But I dinged. I dingaroonied. Let me see if I have anything else. 2. Nothing to turn in. Crap to sell, crap to sell. Polar bear skin, I'm still waiting to do that cape quest. Gnoll pup scalps. That's in a different zone, I believe. I got 1 ice goblin necklace. And some spells. So alright, very cool. So we got some very cool rewards, got a level, and yeah, again, a very cool designed town and class and race, the Shaman Barbarian. You get a lot of perks, a lot of benefits to starting a character in this town, and again, the only downside is you are far away from everybody else. But, you know, it's designed to help you succeed. And it's always been one of my favorite characters to play in this game is Barbarian Shaman. There, I think I'm wearing like a tattered skull cap, and it's got this polar bear sort of look to it. It looks really cool. But very cool looking hammer there, the Gavel of Justice. And yeah, so very cool. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna do some more quests.